Equations of quadratic functions.
Welcome to Grade 9 Mathematics. For Module 2, Quadratic Function, we're going to learn in this video the general form and the standard form of quadratic function. Remember this, the general form of quadratic function is written in the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, while the standard or vertex form is written in the form y equals a times the quantity of x minus h squared plus k, where hk is the vertex of the parabola. How to write the quadratic function from general form to standard form? Let us have the following example. Example 1 given y equals x squared plus 6x plus 1. First step, group together the terms with variable x. So in here, we will have y equals the quantity of x squared plus 6x and then plus 1. When we say group together, we make use of parentheses. Next step is make the expression inside the parentheses a perfect square trinomial. We're going to get the numerical coefficient of the linear term or the numerical coefficient of x. So in this case, we have 6. So get the half of 6 and then square it. And this value will be added inside the parentheses and will be subtracted from the constant term. To illustrate that, we have here 6 divided by 2, quantity squared is equal to 6 divided by 2 is 3, and then squared, and that is 9. So this 9 will be added inside the parentheses. So y equals the quantity of x squared plus 6x plus 9. And then, that will be subtracted outside from the parentheses. So, plus 1 minus 9. Next step is express the perfect square trinomial into square of binomial. So, yung PST inside the parentheses, the square of binomial of that is y equals the quantity of x plus 3 and then squared. And then just simplify the numbers outside the parentheses. 1 minus 9 is negative 8. So, minus 8. And this is already the equation in standard form. Okay? So, another name for standard form is what we call the vertex form because you will see here the vertex of the parabola. So, yung nasa loob ng parenthesis, yun yung magsisilbing value ng h, and then yung constant na nasa labas ng parenthesis, yun naman po ang value ng k. So, hk referring to the coordinates of the vertex. So, what is the vertex? The vertex is at point x plus 3 inside the parentheses, so the value of h is negative 3. Comma, value ng k ay negative 8. So, take note in here, kapag yung nasa loob ng parentheses ay x plus 3, ang magiging value ng h ay negative. So, if inside the parentheses x minus 3, ang magiging value ng h ay positive 3. So, sa value naman ng k, kung ano po yung nandito sa labas ng parentheses, let's say minus 8, therefore, ang value ng k ay negative 8. Kung yan ay plus 8, therefore, ang value ng k ay positive 8. Another solution to transform general form to standard or vertex form is by using the formula for h and k. So, the formula to find the value of h is equal to negative b over 2a, while value of k is equal to 4ac minus b squared all over 4a. So, you have to identify muna yung value ng a, yung b, at ang c. So, in here, the value of a is 1, the value of b is 6, and the value of c is 1. And then, let's now compute h is equal to negative b over 2a. So, h is equal to negative times 6 all over or over 2 times 1. So h is equal to negative 6 over 2 times 1 is 2. And therefore, h is equal to negative 3. Next is solving for k. K equals 4ac minus b squared all over 4a. So k is equal to 4 times 1 minus 6 squared all over 4 times 1. So k is equal to 4 times 1 is 4 minus 6 squared is 36 all over 4 times 1 is 4. So k is equal to 4 minus 36 is negative 32 over 4. So the answer for k is negative 8. If you notice, this is the answer a while ago. So nauna lamang nating makompute ang vertex. So the vertex is at point negative 3, negative 8. So to write the standard or vertex form, that is in the form of y is equal to a times the quantity of x minus h squared plus k. So, papalitan natin dyan ay ang value ng a, value ng h, at value ng k. Now, we will have y equals a is 1 times the quantity of x minus ang h ay negative 3 and then squared plus ang value ng k ay negative 8. Simplifying this, we will get y equals, no need na yung to write the 1, open close parenthesis na agad, and then x, yung minus negative 3, it became plus 3 na. Then, squared, and then yung plus negative 8, kasi positive at saka negative, edi negative na yon. Diretso na natin ng minus 8. So, ganun din po yung magiging result na answer. Y equals the quantity of x plus 3 is squared minus 8. Example number 2. Given y equals 4x squared plus 8x minus 6. If you notice, the value of a here is not 1. So previously, the value of a is 1. Now, the value of a is not 1. There is difference in the solution. So first, group together the terms with variable x using parentheses. So y equals the quantity of 4x squared plus 8x and then minus 6. Next step is factor out 4. Yung value ng a, you have to factor out. So y is equal to 4 times the quantity of x squared plus 2x. Then bring down minus 6. And then make the expression inside the parentheses a PST. So get the numerical coefficient of x, which is 2. And then divide it by 2, and then square it. So, 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 squared is equal to 1. Then, you're going to add this positive 1 inside the parentheses. And then, you're going to multiply this 1 by the value of a, which is 4. So, 1 times 4 is 4. This time, this 4 will be subtracted from outside the parentheses. So, it will become y equals 4 times the quantity of x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 6 minus 4. And then simplifying, we will get y equals 4 times the quantity of the square of binomial of x squared plus 2x plus 1 is x plus 1 is squared. Then simplify yung negative 6 minus 4 is negative 10. There you have it, the standard form or vertex form. So in here, the vertex is at point negative 1, negative 10. Let us show the alternative solution for this, wherein we're going to use the formula for Hn(k). So, let us identify the value of A. So, that is 4. The value of B is 8. And the value of C is negative 6. Solving for H is equal to negative B over 2A. So, H is equal to negative times 8 over 2 times 4. So, H is equal to negative 8 over positive 8. 2 times 4 is positive 8. So, H is equal to negative 8 divided by 8 is negative 1. Next, solving for K, that is equal to 4AC minus B squared all over 4A. So, K is equal to 4 times 4 times negative 6 minus 8 squared all over 4 times 4. So, K is equal to 4 times 4 is 16 times negative 6 is negative 96 minus 8 squared is 64 all over 4 times 4 is 16. Then K is equal to negative 96 minus 64 is equal to 100, negative 160 over 16. So K is equal to negative 160 divided by 16 is negative 10. So we already computed the vertex at point negative 1, negative 10. Then let's write the standard form or vertex form. Y equals A times the quantity of x minus h squared plus k. So y is equal to, the value of A is 4 times the quantity of x minus h. Ang h ay negative 1, so minus negative 1 became plus 1 squared. Plus k, ang value ng k ay negative 10, so plus negative 10, so positive tsaka negative, negative na. So diretso na nating minus 10. So there you have it, the standard form. So the same lang po nang na-compute natin kanina na using completing the square method. Alright, this time let's rewrite the quadratic functions from standard form to general form. So example given, y equals 3 times the quantity of x minus 2 squared plus 4. So in here, you have to expand the square of binomial. Expanding the square of binomial, that is a PST or perfect square trinomial. Just bring down yung y equals 3. And then to get the PST, square nyo po yung x, so x squared. Multiply these 2, x times negative 2 ay negative 2x, twice ng negative 2x ay negative 4x. Then yung negative 2 is square nyo po, so that is positive 4. Then bring down plus 4. Distribute the 3 inside the parentheses, so y equals 3 times x squared is 3x squared. 3 times negative 4x is negative 12x. 3 times positive 4 is positive 12, and bring down plus 4. Combining like terms, we will get here y equals 3x squared minus 12x. Yung 12 plus 4 is 16. So, this is already the equivalent general form. So, in here, if you ask to find the value of a, b, and c respectively, so a is equal to 3, b is equal to negative 12, and c is equal to 16. And if vertex is being asked in this problem, doon sa standard form, makikita niyo po yung vertex. So y equals a times the quantity of x minus 2 squared. So that is h, the value of h. So h plus k. So therefore, ang vertex nito is at point positive 2, kasi x minus h, so yung h niya, ang value niya ay 2, then yung k ay positive 4.